So the next fun trick that we're going to teach Mayhem here is to weave in between my legs. Now, this is definitely a more advanced command than the under command because we're asking him to do a few different things all at one time. And that is to enter and exit out of different places from around and in between my legs. So I would definitely start with the under command first to get your dog really good and confident with that. And then you can start working on the weave command. So Mayhem has never done this before, and I'm going to show you how I would get this started with him. All right, ready? Break. So because Mayhem really likes the food, and I've got food in both hands, I'm going to start with a good lure, and I'm going to give him a lot of help and a lot of body language to make sure that he knows exactly what I want him to do. It's also very important that you're feeding your dog in a number of these different places. Don't try to push them too far too fast. So I'm going to start with what Mayhem knows, and that's partially under and feed, and then partially under and feed. And it kind of looks like that. So Mayhem is getting food pretty much in all of these different spots. Notice I didn't say any words yet, and he goes right back to something that he knows and is really comfortable with. Mayhem. Good. Sit. Good. So again, handful of food. Feed him until he loops around to the side. Feed him. Feed him. So all he's doing is getting the body movement down and all of my physical help. And again, I haven't said any commands yet, but I'm feeding him every time he meets my hand. Break. Good boy. So this is going to take a lot of repetition. I'm asking him to do a few different things, but again, it all roots from a lure and a lot of food in your hand. So again, start with the food. Get him out in front of you. And I always put my hands behind my back and lure. There. Lure, and he's eating here. Lure and eating here. And all I'm doing is removing each hand so that he chases the other hand with the food. And that's how we start off with the weave. Now, because Mayhem, this is his first time doing this, he's not going to really understand what it is I'm asking him to do yet. So I'm just going to do this with a lot of repetition. And once he starts getting really good and fluid at it, then I'm going to introduce the word, which would look like this. Ready? Get him nice and stable in front. Weave and feed. Good. Get him nice and stable in front again. Good boy. Weave and feed. So that now Mayhem is hearing the word and hopefully anticipating what it is that I'm going to ask him to do. Again, just like sit or down or place. Good boy, buddy. Break. So go ahead and try this one out with your dogs.